Hey, I'm just here to see Candace cook. She up on whatever podcast, man. And I just realized that one of the girls up on the show is the same chick that I covered in one of my last videos. She calls herself a sex therapist. I mean, technically she is, but she was like a hoe, right? She had like 15 years of experience being a prostitute, you know what I'm saying, working at brothels in Vegas and shit, and she's incorporated that within her sex therapy practices, where she has sex with husbands to fix their marriages with the wife's permission, right? So we are in store for a toxic ass conversation, and I am here for it. Let's get it.
You're a sex therapist?
As sex workers, we're basically sex therapists.
I mean, I don't have a counseling degree. I have a master's degree in education.
We have
I'm
an
a teacher.
article. You recently kind of went viral.
Yep.
Nick, can you pull up the article?
Yep.
Like, New York Post.
Yeah.
Cook.
Yeah.
New York Post. I'm a
Miss
sex
Owens.
therapist.
Yes.
I sleep with clients to save marriages.
Oh my gosh! I didn't
They
realize
went
you were
crazy.
this person. I did see.
They went crazy.
Did you reacted to this, or
I
you saw
almost
it?
did, but I'm here.
You're here now. So,
Perfect.
Nick, can you pull up the article really quick?
Yeah.
One more.
This about to go.
Sex therapist Olivia Bentley. Wait. Nick takes a hands-on approach with her clients by sleeping with them.
Hands-on.
I've saved marriages. The Boise, Idaho native told Kennedy News, calling her work life-changing. I get physically involved with the majority of the people I see. I think that's part of the appeal. The veteran sex worker who spent 15 years in the industry claims that women have asked her to
15 years
demonstrate sex acts on their husbands, while some wives grant their eager hubbies a hall pass to pay Bentley a visit. Good times.
Bro, them
Is
pictures
that
ain't
pretty
look
accurate?
nothing like that.
Yeah.
So you save
Bro, the pictures she posted don't look nothing like what's at that table right there.
marriages by having sex with the husband?
Well, I think the tabloids went a little crazy.
Oh, they
with
okay.
the
okay,
whole,
okay.
but
New York Post is known to.
Yeah.
Okay.
they really, went wild with it. But I do help a lot of couples that come in. One right now is asking me to lend a hand, and he's more of a beta, and she'd like him to be more of an alpha, and she wants me to work with him on being more just outwardly in control and aggressive in the bedroom, things like that. There's a lot of different
Look at Candace.
psychological
Look at her face. Look at her face, bro.
Things like
Look
that.
at her face. Hold on. Catch it again, bro.
more just outwardly in
Look
control
at her
and aggressive
face,
in
bro.
the
Look at
bedroom.
her
Things,
face. Oh, she about to cook. Man. Like, cuz, like, real talk, respect, baby girl, real spit, bro. Like, if this alpha ass girl can't check her man to get him more alpha in the bedroom, what makes her think that some hooker that he don't know gonna be able to make a beta more alpha? Like, bitch, you don't know you. What the fuck make you think that this stranger, this hooker that's been getting dicked and tricked on for 15 years gonna make this motherfucker alpha? Well, anyway, I'm here for Candace. Get it.
things like that. There's a lot of different psychological
Look at her.
needs and reasons why people would want to come and work with a professional sex worker.
Sure. Candace, it
about to
seemed like maybe
She
you
about
had
to cook.
something.
I
She
think
about
it's
to
the most
cook.
outrageous thing I've ever heard. It's so in the realm of like dragons and mythical creatures mythological creatures.
This
that
is
it's
so
hard to
beneath
respond
Candace,
to.
but I'm surprised she
Yeah,
came
yeah.
on this podcast for real, but I'm here for it.
That she's saving marriages. It's just
You're
in disbelief.
I'm actually
Here's another
in utter
belief.
disbelief that she is saving marriages.
Here's another example.
Sure.
So and this has been, there's multiple clients that do this, where the wife will not have sex anymore. She
Right.
went and said, look, I during
Yeah.
when they were courting each other, she was down for sex. She was a sexual person. She was all about it. Then let's fast forward, they're married. We're married now, contract solidified. I don't want to have sex anymore. Ew, oral sex is gross. Oh, that's demeaning if you're asking me to do that.
So you're not saving marriages. You're helping people to keep up a farce that they are in a marriage. Because at the very moment that you let someone else into your marriage, it's no longer a marriage.
No.
Yeah.
And
these
guys will
women,
come in.
so to say,
Women have turned around and said, "I will allow you to see a professional."
so they are not in a marriage. That's the point.
they're married.
As soon as
Or
you lend
some of
your
their
spouse
wives are
out,
like dying from cancer and this, that, and the other. And
If I'm dying from
even-
cancer and
and
my
somebody
husband
sleeps
goes
with
to
somebody
sleep with somebody, I
else,
swear to God.
and
There
their
are
husbands, their
Wait,
wives are
guys,
the
one at
ones
a
that
time.
come.
Hold on, just one at a time, please. Go.
I like to make the point that at the very moment that you loan your spouse out, especially if you're dying of cancer, so that they can get off, you're no longer in a marriage. So it's just a farce. It's like it's a comical. You're pretending for people that you're in a marriage, that you're in a loving relationship. That's not what a marriage is. So to say that I help marriages, no, you help destroy marriages, and they can go out and say that we're still married because what we've done is we've essentially said, you take care of this aspect of the marriage. It's like saying you raise the kids, you have sex with him. This isn't a marriage. It's the whole thing is fake, right?
What do you
Go
think
ahead.
that they should
I'll bring
do?
you in next.
What do you think that
They should work on their
circumstances-
marriage together. The union between a husband and a wife should work on their marriage together to fix it. You don't bring out an outside person to sleep with your
But
husband
if
or your
she's
wife.
saying, "I'm not down for sex,"
Then she
I
might be
want
down
you
for a
to- I want to
divorce.
outsource the sex.
What if she's
I
gonna
want
die
you to
from
go to
cancer
this
and
professional.
she
One
wanted him and she allowed him to do that because he needed to get off some way or shape? or
While
form?
while she was dying of cancer, one of the last things on her mind was,
This is a real life. This is a
Well,
real
he
life.
shouldn't want
This is a
to.
real life. Yeah, this was a real. I'm asking you.
And is that what he told you?
This, yeah.
That
So
his wife that's dying of cancer wanted him to come have sex with you?
not with me. This is from what I've heard. Yes.
Somebody told you
Right.
that there's that as a dying wish. My
Yes.
dying
So
wife
how would
said,
you
please
want
go
that?
have sex with a prostitute.
I saw it
at a
on TikTok.
brothel." I'm just gonna call bullshit on that altogether.
You know Candace is fucking pissed and she cussing in this hoe. Rewind.
Yes.
Somebody told you
Right.
that there's that as a dying wish. My
Yes.
dying
So
wife
how would
said,
you
please
want
go
that?
have sex with a
I'm
prostitute.
gonna call
at a brothel."
bullshit.
I'm just gonna call bullshit on that altogether.
No,
I just don't
because
think
it does
when you're
happen.
dying of
It
cancer,
happens.
going through leukemia.
People will literally bring their guys here.
Please
Okay.
bring them on the
Okay.
podcast.
I just want to
Essie,
say
go ahead.
that
Most
okay,
absurd
it's
scenario I've ever heard in my life.
there's
a lot of crazy shit. has
there's
been asked
marriage
for at
counseling
brothels.
where they can take you
Men
through
just
sex
saying shit.
therapy where you don't have to sleep with somebody else. If it's about a woman not wanting to have sex anymore, what's the underlying reason? Are her hormones messed up so she's not wanting to be sexually active? Is
Well, I
there
have
not
a
enough
good one next.
foreplay when they're having sex? Like there's other avenues you can take for
there's
sex.
like-
Nah, she wants to reap the benefits of that goddamn marriage, and she don't want to have sex with him no more. Technically, they shouldn't be married no more because what comes with the marriage, you need to be fucking your husband, dog. But I'm saying that's that traditional conservative approach towards marriage, like from way back in the day. But motherfuckers out here doing shit all crazy, willy nilly and shit, and they can do whatever the fuck it is that makes them happy. You know what I mean? Like real shit. Like some couples disassociate themselves. I'm sitting here advocating for the motherfuckers that I disapprove of. But just because I disapprove of them don't mean that I'm gonna invalidate their existence. I know that there's like polyamory and polygamy and shit. Even though I know the shelf life of that shit ain't gonna it ain't that. But everybody has the right to live their life the way they want to fucking live it, dog. And some women are able to disassociate themselves from the emotional connection that comes with sex with their partner. Right? They're out there. They're like a very small minority, but they exist. Same with the man. Some men are able to disassociate themselves with the connection they have with their women for sex. So you got cucks, bro. You got cucks, dog. It's a literal thing. Like dudes that get off seeing they woman getting fucked. Does that mean their marriage is invalid if he literally gets turned on by seeing another man ram his girl, and vice versa? There's some women out here that get turned on by seeing a woman fuck they dude, right? There's so many different types of relationships that exist out here. You know what I'm saying? So, and they all have the right to get married. Just because they're not getting married in your way does not invalidate their marriage. Marriage is not the same for everyone, especially in 2023, because everybody's just doing shit crazy, dog. Whether I approve of it or not, they exist, and it's on them to do what they want to do. And if she can monetize this shit, she can monetize it, dog.
Normal couples counselors.
Yes, real couples counseling,
regular.
where you try to solve the problem and you
Yeah.
release it, and you don't just source it out to a prostitute.
Go ahead.
The cancer thing is crazy.
It's just the most absurd.
The cancer thing is
He lied.
crazy.
He lied.
But
Yeah, I would say he
outside of
probably
that,
lied.
I don't think that it's up to any of us what constitutes a marriage because every relationship is different.
Well,
so
the
if
Bible.
If a husband, okay, but
These words
if you're
have
not,
meaning.
Not,
But
not
everyone is
everybody's-
religious.
not everybody-
Well,
But
wait,
it's
hold on. Is
like
that a
saying,
cross
Facts.
It
necklace?
doesn't constitute,
Yeah,
like, what do you,
Wait,
yeah.
okay, really quick.
Not everybody's
Since
religious.
we're talking about religion really quick. Okay, you have a cross necklace, but then your shirt says "Made in Hell."
Yes,
Can
it
you,
does.
I'm a little confused.
Ironic.
Can you?
I mean,
Fashion
the-
statement. Shouldn't give a fuck.
The stone is red, so it matched,
But why are you wearing a cross on your
Are you
neck?
color coordinating with your necklace?
because I don't see a cross as religious, so
Okay,
I
just
thought
like you
necklace
don't
was
see a
cute.
marriage as religious. So these
I don't
words
think
don't,
that a
they
marriage-
don't have meaning. This is why it's like we're at a stage where people are like, "What is a woman?" Because they just go, "Well, we're going to call it a marriage, but we're going to sleep with other people. We're going to bring in prostitutes. We're going to outsource raising the kids, or we're never going to have kids." You're calling it a family. It's not a family, and this is what it is. The words have no meaning, right? I'm wearing the cross. Why? I don't know. I don't think of it as religious. Okay, well, Jesus Christ died on the cross.
you think that.
She's cooking.
That's what you think.
Wait.
It's
That's
been
what you
proven.
think.
So why
It's
are
been
you wearing the
proven.
cross?
And sex
Because I think it's
worker
cute.
is
You
a
just
I
think
think
more
that the design is cute.
Yeah.
better term.
Wait, really
I
quick.
grew up
Hold on.
Rather
Catholic.
than
I was religious, and I'm not
prostitution
anymore. I
being
don't have to
called-
believe in what you believe, and I can say that if
I didn't say
somebody's-
you had to believe. I asked you a question.
But
I
you're
said, why are
telling
you
me,
wearing the cross?
Okay, and you're saying that the religious aspect of marriage is the only thing that matters. It's not, because people don't follow what you believe.
Okay, I asked you why you're wearing the cross, and you said because you thought it was cute.
Yeah,
I'm
and I
glad we
did.
got an answer. She's wearing the cross around her neck because she thinks it's cute.
I did. Would you
not religious.
wear the Star of David?
It's cute.
As like,
because-
if it was cute, would you wear
Well,
it?
okay, well, I
just
don't know
mean like,
where we're going.
I'm
where this is
asking that
going.
because I wonder,
Well,
like,
I
my
have-
guess is that you would think
That was definitely a
that
cop-out. That
maybe
cross
you
shit was a
wouldn't wear
cop-out,
Star of
dog.
David because you're like, oh, this is maybe like disrespectful to people who are.
Are you making the
Jewish.
argument? Maybe. I mean.
No, I'm just.
The secular.
It's a very good question.
I'm just saying.
Devil's advocate here. Secular argument. Someone might just say that the cross is just maybe it's more aesthetically pleasing even for an atheist. I don't know.
Sure,
I
but
don't know.
liberals
Okay,
are all about
look.
like having
Would you wear
respect
like a
and
yarmulke? 'Cause
tolerance.
it's
So
like
I'm
cute.
just wondering if you think
If
it's
you wear a yarmulke,
I think those are very
Oh,
good.
are you talking like
Why is the
blasphemy?
Yeah,
cross
I'm saying-
different from the
I'm-
yarmulke?
I'm just.
I mean, I was
asking-
raised Catholic, and that's just
Would
not
you
something
wear
that
a
I believe
yarmulke
anymore.
if you thought it was cute?
No, I wouldn't wear. I mean, a yarmulke is completely different than
No,
a
it's
cross.
not.
How?
It's
No,
adapted
it's
to
not.
different-
How is a yarmulke completely different than a cross?
Cross
Like a re-
necklace anywhere.
There's symbols of a
Okay,
religious.
the argument of why it's different basically would come down to like how Catholicism has been practiced versus Judaism.
It
in the
ain't even
sense
that- it ain't
Catholics
even that
did use the cross
specific.
symbol, tried to emplace it like in indigenous populations, tried to spread it as much as possible, and that's why in modern day a lot of people think that's like more okay because it was meant to be popularized. It was meant to be a symbol that the masses should look up to and should see in general versus Jewish symbols.
Okay.
I would argue didn't go through that.
She's
I
smart.
think we're kind of derailing a little bit.
Yeah.
But you
Facts.
wanted to come
Okay,
in. Go ahead.
yes. So back to the interesting brothel stories. I wanted to say we do actually have men coming in with their parents. Yeah, this actually
their
happened.
wives.
Wait.
So I had a time where a guy came in with both his parents all the way from England to come to the Mustang Ranch because he wanted to
Lose his virginity.
lose his virginity.
Wait, is this
And
really
his
went off?
parents-
I'm just not following.
And his parents
the relationship
paid
previous.
for him to have sex with legal.
So she's just trying to sit here and validate this whole shit, bro. She's trying to get Candace to take their profession serious, bro. But like, real shit, like, prostitution is one of the oldest professions there is, right? But there's a dilemma because it's needed. It's a necessity for hoes to be around. But you're hoes, bro. So as important as it is for there to be a place where men can get their shit released regardless of circumstances, it is a shameful woman that is going to take that position. There's no way you're going to get anybody to respect what you do, right? Give you props for what you do. You know what I'm saying? Like, hold you valuable for what you do. Nah, motherfucker, y'all are not respected. But we gotten to the point in society now where hoes are respected. Being a hoe is respected. It's revered. It's looked up to, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, these hoes out here with their head held high for swallowing 7 nuts. You know what I'm saying? Proud of it, bro. Like, big. They get your money, but motherfuckers don't need to know how you get your money. But society has tricked these bitches to be proud of shit that you should be shamed for. And then they get mad when dudes ain't trying to fuck with them because they think that they should be looked up to or pursued by the motherfuckers that they want because of the shit they be doing. You know what I mean? Hey, the world is upside down, right? And Candace is calling the shit out. You know what I'm saying? So she was cooking, bro. She was cooking. And she was cooking. Dog, I'm here for it.